What's up YouTube, this is Brian here once again with a Redstone video. I was bored and I was trying to think of an idea. Here's my new Redstone world, by the way. Not a lot of things. I was messing around with the new droppers, seeing how they work, trying to see if I could do one with farming, I don't know. But then I came across an idea that I would like to do in my single player world, so I decided to build it here so when it comes to the time I could build it afterwards. Basically, it's common and stupid idea, but step on pressure plate, stairs pop up, you walk, you get to the top, and the stairs go away. And I don't know why there's lava there, I just have lava there. And I'm in creative, by the way, if you haven't noticed already. And now you go all the way back down, and then I'm on the floor. Okay. But the reason why I want to do this because I would like to have a hallway here. I just had lava just for the fun of it, and then have like a doorway on the other side, and that will also be activated like the pressure plate on this side and this side here. So basically, if I don't want to go upstairs, I can just keep going straight, or if I want to go upstairs, I just click the pressure plate and go straight up. That's basically it. And I was trying to think of how to do things because I haven't used Redstone in a while, I haven't played Minecraft in a while, trying to get back to the hang of things, trying to compress it as much as I can, which I still think there might be more room for compression. Can I put a block here? Yeah, you actually can. So if you don't want this block here, you can put it there, but it doesn't really compress it by much. Okay, well, whatever. Well, let's start off with the dimensions. You're going to need an 8 by 20 by 26 space to build this, or if you want to be lazy and not mine the whole thing, reason being, here, I'll explain to you afterwards this way, or you could get a 6 by 20 by 24. If you haven't noticed, the 8 is decreased by 2 on this one, and the 26 decreased by 2. Reason being is because you don't have this wall right here where this redstone's on, you don't have to mine out this whole damn wall just to put redstone on that row and here. So basically all you can do is punch holes into the wall and you'll have a place to put redstone. So that's the lazy way, so you save time for mining, and this is like the full-on have all the space way. So I prefer the all space way, which is the reason why I'm doing this here. And yeah, this is just the box, what you should have when everything's mined out. The yellow's not supposed to be the frame, the yellow's actually empty space. So we're building inside this box. So we're not going to pass this yellow box at all. This is all the space we'll be using. And yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, let's get this started. My voice is different, a little bit louder, lower, I don't know, I'm sorry. I was messing around with the music and sound because it overthrew my voice, but let's get this started with. I'm going to be doing this in 3 steps, but in one video, so don't worry. This is step 1, the main timer, and then step 2 is going to be the elevator, which is the diagonal pistons with the stairs. Step 3 will be the delay system for the upper floor. So let's get ready to step 1. First, you'll be needing 34 redstone dust, 4 redstone torches, and 22 repeaters. I got 2 torches now. Okay, so let's start it off like this. First you need to find a ground floor, which is what this green line is representing, and you need to dig down. Here, let me just have stone. So get a ground floor anywhere, so I could be right here, and then dig down 2 blocks. And from digging down those 2 blocks, it should do something like this. So here's your ground floor. Dig down 2 blocks, and now you're here. Add redstone dust right where you plop down. Dig forward, put more redstone dust like this, and you make an 8. But it's actually 6 pieces, and this music I know for sure is gonna overrun me. I want music really bad because it's boring just listening to me. So yeah, now you got this figure 8 going on with redstone dust. Now you're gonna go forward to this one, dig down, so you're on this layer, and get your repeaters and put 2 of them facing towards the redstone you just did, and then add redstone next to them like this. And from those redstone, in front of it, put a torch right next to that block so it powers the redstone dust. And do the same thing on the other side. Now, from on top of the figure 8, looking at the repeaters, looking forward, you should put, if you're mining, there should be a wall here. But if you're not mining and you're just doing what I'm doing, put 2 redstone torches like this. So at the end you should have the figure 8, the 2 repeaters, redstone dust on the sides, the torch stuck on the side of the block, and then 2 redstone torches. So here's the floor, 2 redstone torches powering these repeaters, but they're off right now because of that torch. And then from here, you want to put 2 redstone dusts, which connect to the torches. That time day. And then you hop on that area, you dig up, and you put 1 dust. You dig up again, put another dust. You dig to your right, put a dust. Dig to your left, put a dust. And then put a repeater down. And then you dig up 1 more, and you put dust again. Now, you repeat that same process on the other side. So you just do something like this, and you're done. Now, we're going to start on the timing mechanism. And to do that, you hop back on here. I'm just taking it really slow and easy just in case there's people that like can't really visualize the game and me doing this, because if you're mining underground, it looks completely different from what I'm doing. This is like out in the open. If you're mining, you gotta take time. So, oh great brain. So I'm just gonna take my time to explain it nice and slow and easy, especially so I could start understanding and learning redstone faster too. I'm stupid like that. But so we go from here. We go up, put a redstone down, and then you add 4 repeaters on another lower layer. So you go up from here, you go down 1, and you go down another. And then set all 4 of these to 4 ticks. Now you feed redstone like this, and you add 5 repeaters this time this way. And put these to 4 ticks. And the 5th one that's next to the block should be set at 3 ticks. Then you add redstone in front of it, but wait. Before you add that redstone above it, make sure you have a block up here. If you don't have a block here, it will connect to this little loop, so connect like that, and it won't feed that red block, and that's what we want. So add a block here. And so it cuts off the circuit, and then you make it go to the left, straight, and then up on the block. And now that wire is feeding into this torch right here, so we could invert it when we don't need it. And now we repeat the same process on the other side. 8 of these are 4 ticks except for this 5th one, which is next to the block. Now you are done. This is step 1. Now let me explain this part. From step 2, we're going to be building from this block onwards. This is the main power block that this whole thing basically does a circuit which times it, and then this is what powers it and turns it off. So we're going to start from here and power up diagonal and reach up until that red block up there, or that one there. I think it's this one. It's this one up here. Sorry, it's this block over here. Alright guys, see you guys soon. Alright guys, now for this step, which is step 2, we can remove step 1, we will need 28 pistons, this is both sides included, and 30 redstone dust. So from what you want to do from this power block, you just want to start making stairs going all the way up, reaching, whoops, sorry about that, reach basically. You know how I told you needed a, what was the dimensions again? Not the lazy way, but the full way. A 20 by 26. So you want to mine, you should have had all this mined out, by the way, but you want to build this, all the way up diagonal, making stairs, until, like, it sort of hits the ceiling. So not actually touching the ceiling, but being 1 block, if you consider that 1 block, but like below the border. So you should have 1 block of air up here. So just build that diagonal, and then we could get ready with that. Now, what you want to do is start feeding redstone all the way up the stairs. Just like this, not that hard, really simple. And this is the reason why I said leave that 1 block of air. So you could just put that redstone down. That is all. And then you come all the way back down. Put a piston on each bottom of the block, except for here because there's a repeater there, so you can't do it. But just, you know, sticky piston, just like that, not hard. Doop, 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 doop. There you go. And now you put the stairs in. Yay! Let's Step 2 is the easiest step. And step 3 is actually a lot more easier than step 1. I don't know why, but I compress step 3 better. And step's almost done. There, oh, yep, oh, nope, there we go. Now the steps are done. And basically, you just do what you did here to this side over here. But before I do that, I want to show you what you have built so far. So here you go. Here's the pressure plate. Now when you walk, so this here, these 2 blocks right here is our walkway. So this should be a wall right here. Power it, piston comes out, putting the stairs so you have enough time to walk up, and then the clock retracts it. So let's look at the redstone. You see how the clock's going around, and by the time it reaches here, the stairs, yep, there you go. When the redstone reaches here, the stairs retract back in. Let's just see that again. It's going around. There you go. And it goes back in. That giving us enough time to walk all the way up. And if you want, you can make your floor come up now, so that when you click the stairs, you can walk on it and you go all the way up. And now you just repeat the same process on the other side. Okay, now you have both sides done. Now we can activate it. We can activate it and see how it works. You walk all the way up, and when you get up there, it should. Yep, there you go. It opens up. So there you go. Now you got the redstone working for you to get up, and now for step 3, which is the redstone working for you to get down. Alright guys, my voice for sure should be different. I decided to change the mode on my microphone so you could hear me a lot better, because it started pissing me off how low my voice was. So now I could actually talk proper, and maybe you guys could hear me better. Who knows? But here's step 3, and sorry if it also bothers you about the voice changing here and there, but I'm sorry. I promise it shouldn't happen in other videos. But back to step 3. Basically what you want to do, since you're probably mining all this, or you probably already have it mined, depending if you're doing the lazy way or not lazy way. If you're doing the lazy way, you have to mine that section, but if you're not, you don't have to. Actually, no, that's wrong. This section. But whatever. So basically, you want to walk all the way up your stairs, reach the block that you last put redstone on. From here, you have to go down 1 layer and put 1, 2, 3 spots of redstone dust. No, 4 spots of redstone dust. So you put 3 on the layer below of the highest layer that you did for your stairs, and then 1 more down. And then from here you feed 4 repeaters, redstone dust, and 4 more repeaters. Let me check the timings on these real quick, and they're all 4 ticks. So set them all to 4 ticks. Okay, now let's go over that again. So you want your redstone to feed through here, and then you want to feed the repeaters, which is 4 repeaters of 4 ticks each. Then you want to put your redstone down, so redstone in front of the repeater, going down 1 block, and then repeater here, and you put 4 more repeaters at 4 ticks, and then you put a block down, and then you put a torch on that block. And then from there, so repeater, block, torch. And in front of the torch you want to put redstone dust, and then there's another, you put a block in front of the redstone torch and put a torch on top. And then from there you want to put from the block that's on top of that torch, now you want to, so look at this from this perspective. So you're pretending you're a redstone current, turret, yes. So you're going this way, and then you see the block over here. Well, you don't see that block yet, but you see the torch over there, and you see a block above. You want to put redstone torch on this side here. Okay, so you see that just powered this, turning that, and fixing the clock over there, which is now stuck. Yay! Just ignore it. And then for what you want to do is get a block and put it right here. This will fix that problem. Put a block right here, and then put dust on top. And then from where you see that dust, you want to put a torch here. And there you go. That fixes your problem. And that's one side done. And now you want to come back up on here. So you got that side done. You want to come back up here so we could map out what we're doing again. Come down to this lower part here. So you go down one, you go down another. Then I want you to mine down 2 blocks, well 1 block. You mine down 1, and then you go to the right. So here. Put a piece of redstone down. And to make sure if you're right, it should be the block with the torch on it. So here's the torch, should be this the block right behind it. Put dust down in a pattern like this. So it's a number, it's a 0 with its legs, it's a 0 with its arms open. And then on the opposite side where the redstone's feeding into a block, you want to go here, mine up. I don't need that, but put redstone down, 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 and then you notice it connects to your other side. So see, we're just gonna mirror. We're just gonna mirror, and my wrist is itchy. We're gonna mirror what we're doing on that side. So we're gonna go down here, put 4 more repeaters. In front of the torch should be a repeater, not wire, and set this to 4 ticks too. The reason why that popped up in my head because I remembered the extra repeater down there. So set that to 4 ticks. Reason why is because here we have each torch counts as a 1 tick, and we have 1 tick less. So we replace it by putting 1 more in here, and that there has the same amount of ticks here, but we have it set differently up here. So yeah, did I do it right? Yes, you set it to 4 ticks. Okay. So now you go back to the other side. You put down your torch. So here's a repeater into a block. Other side of the block, put a torch. Then put a repeater in front of that torch. And then you put the block that the repeater is facing in, you put a torch on top. And then there's a block that should be on top of the torch. So let's pretend we're the redstone turret going in. You see that torch? Here's the block. You want to put the torch right here, which is going to make you pop that, and it's probably going to do the loop again. I'm not sure. Yep, there it goes. Oopsie. Come back up here. You get a block, put it on that torch, and you put redstone dust. And then you look over here, and you put a torch. And that should fix the things going on by themselves. Now we could go back to here. Place a block down on top of the redstone so it makes a floor. Now we can make the floor better like that. I'm just going to extend the floor. What color did I make it down there? Green. I have to make it green. Green. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to. I like green. Green's my favorite color. I have to. Okay. So remember how we did this odd shape? This is basically what we did down there when we did the figure 8. This is the same thing. It does the same exact thing, just set up differently. And so you want to put your pressure plate or whatever you want to use. So here, get my pressure plate. I'm going to find this spot here. And we put the pressure plate down. Or it could be here, doesn't matter. And now, you're done. You just walk down. There's your stairs. Oh, what the flip? Oh, wow. What did I do wrong? I did something. I see what I did wrong. I see what I did wrong. Did I do that wrong? I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I forgot when I was trying to mirror the other side. I completely forgot about this part. Stupid repeaters. Okay, sorry about this. So let's get back on track. Go on top of the stairs. Wow, big fail. You go on top of the stairs. You go down a layer, go down another layer, and go here where we made that weird design. Let's get rid of these. Where we made the weird design. And right here, where that redstone is, you're gonna put a repeater feeding into that. No. You're gonna put a repeater feeding into that block. This basically does that loop thing that we did down here. Dust that. It's the same loop. So there you go. That completes that loop. And then you want to do the same thing on the opposite side. Put a block next to that redstone and feed the repeater into that block. That block with the torch. And is there a tick on that? I don't know. Nope, no tick. Alright. Fix our floor. That was a huge fail on my part. So yeah, you could have... whatever. So we fixed it. But yeah, what I was going to say is that you could have 2 pressure plates here. It wouldn't matter. So now when you step on it, it closes. You make it all the way down. What? That's not supposed to happen. Okay. I'm going to make it all the way up. Ah. It's good. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, there's something wrong with the timing up here. Wow, Brian, did I do this right? Yes, I did. What did I do wrong? Is it the timing here for the ticks? Oh, this has to be 4 ticks. There you go. That has to be 4 ticks. Wow. I am a fail. I'm keeping it. I'm sorry. I like seeing fails. Like, I love it when I see people record and they fail. Like, they do a little stupid minor fail that's not bad, but yet funny in a way. I don't know. Myself, I find it funny, but I'm keeping that in. Okay, now we are done. We can walk down. It'll give us the same time on both sides. And we reach here, it closes. And if you want to be safe, you could also put a block here. And then, so if these open, you don't fall to a pit. You just fall on your floor and just keep walking on your way. And if you want to do that door idea, you just simply build your walkway like this, as far as you want. Honestly, it doesn't have to be this far, just as far as you want, and then have your door here. There you go. And then you have, I don't know what they call this thing, but you have the double layered stairs. Let's just call it that. So you could go straight if you want, and this should be a wall here, so you can still see the stairs or whatever. So you could walk straight into that room if you want, or if you want to go upstairs, you could just hit that pressure plate, walk all the way up, and you're up here. Or another reason that you can use stairs for, as what I did here for these small ones, is if a mob's chasing you, and so basically if a mob's chasing you, they should be like that good of a distance, so by the time you get to the top, it opens up and they die. I just basically took the mob's role, but by the time you get up here, the mob should be like right here, or maybe here. No matter what, they're gonna fall through and die, unless it's a spider and it decides to do that weird jump thing that makes it go flying at you. But yeah, here you go, guys. Now you guys know how to make, I'm not going to say mine, somebody probably already made this, but I just made it for fun because I want to put it in my LP Let's Play. LP Let's Play. Yes, Brian. Oh my god. Yes. LP Let's Play. Let's Play. I am the smartest man on earth. But yeah. Basically, you have your stairs done now. Yay. Da 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 da. Da da da. That's RoboCop. Is it Robo? No, that's Terminator. It's Terminator. Okay, I'm just rambling off now. But guys, there you go. You have your stairs done. Now let's do a, what's that? There you go. A 360 view around. I'm not even in full screen mode. That's probably why I'm lagging a little bit. But it's okay. But there you go. There's a 360 of what you just made. Give yourself a pat on the back. If it's the first time ever doing something like this with Redstone, you did a fine damn job. I don't know what people will use this for, but people probably already, like, I don't know. I know I'm not the first person to do this. A lot of people have done it, but it's just something that I wanted to do on my single player, so I just want to share to you guys how I thought it was done. I'm going pretty fast, but whatever. I just want to share to you guys how I did it and what steps I went through and processes I went through and everything. So, like, here's a comparison of how it started. So this is the first guy. You could see that there's sort of the same similar timer thing here, but there's no real timer. It's just redstone going up, powering this. And then I was lucky with this one that there's enough time for the power to go down and back around so it could stay open and then close, but that's newbie stuff. this is a little bit more advanced when you actually have a timer and stuff. But yeah, that's been ShadowTip 148 from MinecraftCinecrew here, signing out.